hours of Fasching. Your attention, please. We switch to Munich, where it's all happening.
Good morning. This is Mary Badami for Tempo. With not quite 3 weeks of Carnival or Fasching time left, you may already have gone to some costume balls. Surely you should be planning to attend at least one masquerade ball before Ash Wednesday starts the Lenten season on February 11th. If your husband is like many of the men I know, he's likely to squawk when he finds out that he's expected to wear a costume to a masquerade ball. As for inventing one himself, the odds are pretty much against it. So you're probably faced not with one decision, but with two. Not just your own costume, but your husband's as well. It makes sense to choose a theme you can both carry out, be it Bonnie and Clyde, A Knight and His Lady, Dracula and his victim, an artist and model, or so on. Before the season goes by any more, you should check out the German department stores, the art supply and party equipment type of stores. Many of them are practically sold out by the very first week of Fasching, but there still should be quite a few inexpensive ideas left. A costume for a man can be as simple as a crazy hat plus a beard or mustache. For example, one Fasching catalog offers all these different kinds of headpieces, most of them only a few marks in cost. A crown, some feathers for Indians, straw hats, Viking hats, cowboy hats, sailor hats, turbans, sombreros, clown hats, wigs. There's even a Napoleon hat, or one if you wish to be a ladybug. For a few more marks, you can get vests and accessories for a man's costume. For instance, a cape to go with the king's crown, a fringed jacket for an Indian, a fancy vest for a gambler, a cowboy vest, a striped polo shirt for a sailor or a real midi jacket, and a brocade jacket for a Chinese costume, and so on. Similar costume pieces are shown for women as well. You don't really have to spend a great deal of money on your carnival outfit then, though you'll probably see plenty of more expensive ones as you attend the party. You should consider, though, whether it might be worth spending just a little more money for a more durable outfit, especially if this is your first year in Germany, or if you go to more than one party in a season. It might be worth buying or making a real costume you could enjoy wearing over and over again. Besides the German parties, many officers' wives' club luncheons in this month are built around a carnival theme. And many officers' clubs have a big carnival party at least once during the season. It might actually be a better investment in the long run to spend the money on a good costume that you could use for all these occasions, instead of scrambling around at the last minute, paying a few marks each time for a couple of pieces to throw together and call a costume. Besides, there's always Halloween when you get back to the States. We can't leave the theme of Carnival without talking about the music, because singing and dancing are so much a part of the Carnival or Fasching season. Sometime during the evening, the band will play a catchy tune. For the last 2 or so years, the favorite song has been La Bostella. It signals the start of a crazy carnival dance. As it plays bright and loud, you alternately kick your feet up in the air, clap your hands over your head in time to the music. Then the music gets quiet and low, and everyone stoops down low as they can, saying ooh and pretending to cry. Then the music starts loud again, and you must jump up and start all over. It sounds a lot more like calisthenics than a dance, doesn't it? After a few rounds of it in one evening, you may get that worn-out, tired blood type feeling. You better have some more sect, that's the German champagne, to fortify yourself for the next round. It can go on most of the night. You'll probably hear a lot of 2 other songs, too, neither of which is very hard to learn. One goes in German like this. Wer soll das bezahlen? Wer hat das bestellt? Wer hat so viel Pinke-Pinke? Wer hat so viel Geld? What it means, wer soll das bezahlen? Who ought to pay for that? Wer hat das bestellt? Who ordered that? Wer hat so viel Pinke-Pinke? Pinke-Pinke is a slang word for money. Wer hat so viel Geld? Who has so much money? Who has so much money? Here's what it sounds like with the music.
Wer hat das bestellt? Pinke, wer hat so viel Geld? Wer soll das bezahlen? Wer hat das gestellt? Wer hat so viel Pinke, wer hat so viel Geld? Sonntags, da sitzt in der Wirtschaft im Eck immer ein feuchter Verein. Bis gegen 12 schenkt der Wirt sich ein, dann wird das Taschengeld spärlich. Vorigen Sonntag nun brachte der Wirt Runde um Runde herein. Bis gegen 2 Uhr der ganze Verein fragte Herr Wirt, sag uns ehrlich, wer soll das bezahlen? Wer hat das bestellt? Wer hat so viel Pinke, wer hat so viel Geld? Wer soll das bezahlen? Wer hat das bestellt? Wer hat so viel Pinke, wer hat so viel Geld?
The other carnival song is even easier. There are some more words, but the main idea is this. Humpa, 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 te tere. That's all, repeated over and over again in various combinations. At the end of a long group of those, you might add the words, und dann singen wir das Ganze noch einmal. And then let's sing the whole thing once more. Und dann singen wir das Ganze noch einmal. And then the group starts all over again with humpa, humpa, te tere. This can go on in an endless chain for a good half an hour when people really get started. So whether it's carnival or Fasching, an expensive costume, a few simple props, or no clothes at all, relax and enjoy it. Have a good Fasching. Here's hoping it's a real humpa te tere. Till next week, this is Mary Badami in Munich in tempo.
Thank you, Mary. We're going down to Munich for Fasching, of course. I'm going down as a Moog synthesizer, and she's going down dressed as a spinning wheel.